Hi, I'm Ward Lowe, Associate Director of Communications and New Media at the Texas Association of Realtors, and I'm here with Kinski Loifer, Associate Counsel. And this is a second video we're doing on highlighting a new property management course, the do's and don'ts of property management. We covered 3 of the do's, and today we're going to talk about the don'ts. All right, so what's the first big don't of property management?
This is a big no-no. So don't commingle funds. What commingle means is literally mixing together. So as a property manager, you're holding money belonging to others, such as the owner's money and tenant's money. You don't want to mix that together with your property management money to run the business, because that will be commingling. So don't commingle funds. And I can go on and on about this topic, but I won't.
Please don't. No. And you've done at least one property management webinar on this topic. And on the leasing and property management page on texasrealtors.com, you can see it on a pull down under specialties. There's a list of all the webinars, and people can go back and get more information on that if they want. So what's the second don't of property management?
The second don't is don't delay. There's several time frames that you have to comply with if you're a property manager or a landlord. You know, whether it's a repair that you have to make, you have to repair that within a certain amount of days. So don't let those deadlines pass.
What's an example of one deadline that you and the other attorneys here hear about a lot of property managers having trouble with?
The biggest one we hear about is security deposits, when you return that security deposit. So you have 30 days, and you actually hear 30 days is an important deadline throughout the property code. But for security deposits, you have to return the security deposit or an itemized list of deductions and a description within 30 days of the tenant surrendering the property. So don't let that pass, because if you're found to wrongfully withhold that security deposit, you can be liable for 3 times the amount of the security deposit.
Okay, and you've got one more don't, and this I understand you told me before is another big one.
Right. So don't charge for normal wear and tear. I get the question, what does that mean? There's a long definition in the property code, but what you need to keep in mind is you don't want to charge the tenant for something that wears out over time. For instance, carpet. If the carpet's worn out over time, don't charge the tenant for that. But if the damage is caused by the tenant's pet, you can charge them for that. So again, don't charge for normal wear and tear. It definitely depends on a case-by-case basis and all the facts. Just make sure any deductions you take, you have support for that.
Okay, and if someone needs more information about either wear and tear or any of these topics you discussed, they can call the Texas Association of Realtors legal hotline. That's a mouthful. At 512-480-8200. And just to remind people who may have not seen the do's video or didn't hear about it at the beginning of this video, it's a new property management course given by the Texas Association of Realtors. They can call the professional development team at 512-480-8200. Ask to speak to anyone in professional development about taking the course or having it come to your neck of the woods. Thank you, Kinski.